Hi there, it's Mr. Clark. Welcome to lesson 12.5.2 on the development. So we are going to pick up where we left off at the end of our exposition. I'm going to need to scoot it forward a little bit, but the development is going to develop the themes that were exposed or presented in the first part. This makes sense. So like our B section in our rounded binary form, it's going to go through a bunch of different keys. And eventually, at our recap, we're going to end up back on 1. But for now, there's no set harmonic plan, except it's probably going to be unstable harmonically. And our job is to kind of trace through, see what's going on. So let us pull that up. And here's the closing material from the exposition. So we begin where we left off in F major. And so we're going to try to track keys. We're also going to try to track where this material is coming from. So at the beginning, this is very much like the actual beginning of the piece, but now we're in F instead of B flat. Now we keep the accompaniment pattern, but the melody is new. Development sometimes introduces some new material. Now this looks familiar coming up, more from the beginning. Ooh, but now it's in B flat minor instead of B flat major. This is an exciting development. Now you have a G pedal in the bass, and some material from the secondary thematic area, these octaves. And then this was from our second phrase in the primary thematic area, but now we're in F, I'm sorry, or C minor. And now we're in B flat minor. And now we're emphasizing F. So we had a bunch of tonicizations of F here, and specifically F7. You have your B flat leading down to A natural, which is part of your F7 chord. And then you have G flat, B flat, E natural. Well, what's that? That's smelling like an Italian augmented 6th chord leading to F. And then it does that a couple times, and we're just emphasizing our F7 chord. F7, of course, being 5/7 in the key of B flat, which was the very first key that we started in. And once you start to emphasize your dominant, that's called the retransition, where you're setting up the return to your first key for your recap. So development goes through a bunch of different keys. We kind of saw how it took fragments from various themes, put them in different keys. We're all over the place. And then at the end, it was kind of like, okay, we're going to settle in now, settle back down. Here's our 5/7 chord over and over and over. And we're going to head somewhere. And that somewhere is going to be the place that we started. And we'll see that next time in the recapitulation.